It's a facility where
Last week, under this tent, the Wyoming Integrated Test Center formally opened for business.
it is the largest facility of its kind in North America, and as you can see behind me, this is not a lab.
The ITC is a place where researchers will study the capture, sequestration, and management of carbon emissions from this coal-fired power plant right next door. The goal is to apply next-generation technology to a problem that's vexed scientists for years.
CO2 is not a burden, it's a treasure. It's an asset.
Wayne Song is one of the ITC's first tenants. He's the founder of Suzhou, China-based C4X, one of 10 finalists in the Carbon XPRIZE, a competition sponsored by 2 energy companies that challenges teams to convert carbon dioxide into valuable products.
There's too much of it in the atmosphere, in our environment. We've got to find a way to reduce that, and one way to do that is to maybe actually recycle it into useful stuff.
Marcus Extivor heads up the competition. Half of the participating teams will set up shop here.
So this is one of 5 test bays that will provide flue gas, electricity, and process water to the teams.
And that's a safe spot where each team has got basically a pipe they can come up to, plug in, take some of that carbon dioxide coming off the plant, and they've got to come up with a technology or a process or something to transform that carbon into another useful material.
In fact, Song's team has already made 2 carbon-based products at its pilot plant. One is packaging for environmentally friendly coffee cups and interior parts of cars. The other,
We will convert the CO2 into ethylene glycol, which is the best material for the polyester.
teams in the final round must up their scale, converting 2 metric tons of CO2 a day. They'll be judged on the engineering and marketability of their products and their ability to cut emissions. $15 million in prize money is at stake, but Song says it's about more than cash.
50 years later, if we don't solve this issue, I can imagine people really cannot breathe, cannot lead a normal life.
The problem and the challenge is urgent and pressing.
Extivor says no single solution will crack the CO2 problem.
The goal here and the real prize is to stimulate new market activity and new innovation.
New ways of converting carbon that could be deployed at power plants and other industrial sites in the future. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Gillette, Wyoming.